Good evening. Thanks for choosing WILKY. I'm your host, Al Shepard, as always. Tonight's top story. A community devastated. Witnesses reports an elderly woman being attacked by a man wearing a mask, throwing what appeared to be dead squirrels at her. But more on that later. Right now we're going to take you down to Dan Dalactous. He's our field reporter, and now he's got a news story featuring climate change. Dan, tell us what's going on with the climate. Dan?
Hi, Al. Happy to be here.
Okay, so let's get started. Okay, well, we all know that the sun heats the earth. But what happens when it heats the earth? Well, one of the few things it does is it takes the top layer of our rivers, our lakes, and our oceans, all of our bodies of water, and it condenses that water into what we call water vapor, which is this invisible moisture that you can feel on a hot summer day. You can actually see what I'm talking about if you look at a glass of cold water. You see, once that water vapor hits that cold glass, it then turns back to a liquid, which you would actually be able to see on this glass here if our facility could afford ice. But anyway, that's called condensation, where that warm air hits that cold air and turns that vapor back into a liquid. Now, what happens when that vapor has just been in our air for a long time and the clouds are full? So what happens? All the water vapor that's been collected in these clouds causes the clouds to just condense it back into liquid, and that liquid falls to the earth, which is what we call the rain. And that rain goes back into the ocean. This is called collection, by the way. It goes back into the ocean, back into the rivers, back into the lake, back into the ponds, and it even goes in 24 packs of Nestle Pure Life water, which you can buy from your local retail store for $3.99. That's $3.99. Okay? But where else does that water go? What about it hitting the ground? Well, that's what we call groundwater. That groundwater feeds our plants, feeds our trees, and feeds our animals. And that has been my theory on the climate change. Thanks for having me, Al. Wow, Dan, that's amazing. Oh. Thanks a lot. Well, your arms are. See you in Sweden. Looks like you got a couple cannonballs in there. Anyway, we will be back with more. Yeah. Okay, bye. See you later.